Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This one is fielded in the end zone. Not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ritter, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On the handoff, it's Garendo. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That is fielded at the 13. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now Hurts. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of.
That one taken in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Lions. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They go play action with Ritter. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Throwing now. Ritter on first down. That's caught! And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. To throw is Ritter. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. One of the tight ends motions right. That's quickly out to Williams. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Detroit.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage. The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Lions will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Ritter to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find...
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions will take over possession here at the 44.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. To throw is Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Hurts to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
He'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. He's got a man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20. Now a give up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The 3rd quarter begins with a run, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Hurts. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. handoff as they try to run it here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll send a tight end in motion right. He'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. That's another quick 1st down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
That's good for a New York Giants.
Handoff here, up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Ritter. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with it. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. The extra point is up and through. And the Giants are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. His drive will start on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Try and run the option left. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, both teams. The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now Ritter to throw on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On second down, it's Ritter. Got a man, good job coming back for the ball on the completion. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. To throw is Ritter. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
I'm not going to blame the big guys up front. So often we want to pin all the blame on sacks on the quarterback, but this comes down to a quarterback understanding you only have so much time in the pocket. You need to go from your first read to your second. There's not a lot of time to get to a third. That ball either needs to be checked down or thrown away.
On second down, Ritter. And that ball incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Giants first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20. From the gun, here's a handoff. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They're called in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here it is, 4th down and goal. He'll run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Yeah, I don't think this coach has much of a choice. I think he had to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you a whole lot. They're trying to take the lead here late in the game, but what a stand by this defense coming through, keeping them out of the end zone.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll drop to throw. Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Fortunate that that was not worse for the offense. The pressure's on. They knock it out of the quarterback's hands. But only a safety instead of the defense getting a touchdown.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, Mike, you always have that clock in your head, but that clock has to speed up even quicker when you find yourself dropping in your own end zone. And fortunately for them, that fumble doesn't lead to a touchdown, but instead results in the 2-point safety.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Ritter. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. On 1st down, it's Ritter. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Throwing now. Ritter on 1st down. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
Malik Neighbor is the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Here's Ritter. That is incomplete. And Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
Finding your